It means I have to. This is like water that my boyfriend got me addicted to. So I'll do that. So I'm starving and I have to eat something. Definitely have to eat. Here's a Bruce one. I'm gonna eat this one. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I already had made my coffee because I've been up since 5 and I had to pick up my daughter. So hi Wheeler, thank you for the $2 super chat. So I already made the coffee and I know it's like, oh bummer. We always do the coffee making, but I have it, so we're gonna still drink it. I just went running because I'm going on my boyfriend's family boat today. We're going at 12 o'clock, so I'm just getting a few things done. Going to talk about the shows from yesterday. Thanks, James. Wishing everybody a happy Father's Day. Hold on. For those who do not have their fathers in person, above, wishing them there's getting a sign from their dads on the other side. I know that's what I'm hoping for. Practice what they always taught you, that's kind of what you gotta do. So, thank you. So the two sets I had last night didn't go great. They're okay. You're welcome. I think what's happening is I'm letting the notes affect me, and then it fucked me up a little bit. So it's fine. I definitely have to. I'm definitely not writing enough. I think I am, but I'm not. I think literally an hour a day clocking it. I mean, I did last Saturday when I went to my boyfriend's office at like 5 a.m. I definitely feel like I got some writing done. I think I'm missing something. Like I'm hosting, and the hosting sets are not going well. I'm noticing that. The Friday one I thought went good, and then I had a friend listen to it who's a comic. Dean was on my show here, and he gave me some notes which were helpful, and that makes sense. But I just obviously feel like, oh crap, like I'm so far away from where I need to go. But I'm gonna get there. I just didn't feel good about my sets last night. It is what it is. I think I should have applied the notes after the shows yesterday, as opposed to trying to implement them. And I feel like I just was in my head. Good morning, good looking. How are you doing on a Sunday morning? Yeah, I'm going on a boat today. Why take it easy? We going on a turn? I'm not taking it easy. Have fun today. This peach I'm gonna have myself because it's a little fucked up. Yeah, it's all. I picked a too ripe one. Damn it! It seems like it's pretty much all not ripe or overripe. So the set last night, both sets, I don't feel I did great at. The second one was worse than the first. So I'm bummed. Thank you for the flower. Well, I have to keep going. Nope, not good. With that said, it's also just like a large wake up call to like, I'm not writing enough. I mean, I think I'm writing enough, but it's clearly not enough. Okay, I'm gonna pour my coffee in my cup because I heat up a little bit. The I want you guys to listen. No, can you? Second show, I came in with the high kick, and people were already doing the Ric Flair sound. So it was funny because I was like, "Oh, they're already calling you Ric Flair," but they weren't. They were just doing the Ric Flair. Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Oh, where's my brush? Where's my brush? Where's my brush? I don't know. I have a brush somewhere. Where's my brush, guys? So I'm trying to find my brush. So maybe come with me, so I don't leave you guys in the lurch. Oh, I know where it is now. I gotta get my bikini ready. I gotta figure out. I didn't get any new bikinis yet this summer. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them before the 4th of July. Yeah, so the sets were not great. I think the first audience, apparently the headliner left 10 minutes early from the first set because I wasn't even there to like close it out. And he said that it was like an offer, like the audience is very quiet. They were, but it doesn't matter. The second audience was much better, but like they were more responsive. However, I always kept thinking, you know, these are. I feel like on a whole, my hosting sets aren't going great. Like the first one I thought on Friday was good, but then the like last Saturday at New York Comedy Club, I don't feel it was strong either. So I don't know. I want to get better at my hosting. My hosting set has got to be just as like strong as the rest because when you're hosting, you're the one that starts the show. What's today? Yeah. So it's got to be strong. Are people okay? I definitely think I should have waited to take the notes in. I think I messed. Now I'm in my head about every single joke I do because of the notes. So. I'm gonna also see if this is saving for some reason the last couple of lives haven't been saving on the. Oh, it did. Yeah, it is saving. Okay. I'll take it. So, I don't know if you guys are writing in the chat, but I don't see anything. Me chomping like a horse doesn't help either. But so I wanna. I'm not feeling great about my sets last night at all. Usually if I do two. Good morning, James. Usually if I do two sets, happy Father's Day, guys, I at least have one set that goes really well. I didn't feel like both sets went well. I asked my comedian friend Jean to listen to my set and give me some notes, and he did. And They're good notes. I just don't know. Like I tried some of it last night, and I don't. It just didn't work. And I also got thrown off a little bit. Should have stuck with a little bit more. Um, he's giving. There was a note I had about the divorce leaves a bad taste in your mouth, and so does sperm. He gave me a good switch up. That's not inadvertently sexual. It's like divorce leaves a bad taste in your mouth. And so did my ex-husband. Instead of saying sperm, but I don't know. Thoughts? So the notes kind of threw me off, and he even said, he's like, "You want me to give them to you now, or do you want to wait so they don't throw you off for tonight?" I'm like, "No, just give them to me." But those two in my head. I'm talking about how I bombed both shows last night, and Matthew Scott asked me if I shave, trim, or leave it bushy down below. It is what it is on YouTube. I love it. I weed whack. I take a machete to it. It looks like the Amazon. And then I did the high kick. Oh, that was the other thing. It was like the high kick. People are like tuning into you. Like I just went with it. I stayed with the high kick last night, but yeah, what I don't know what you walked into, to be honest with you. This woman after the show comes up to me. She goes, "I love the high kick," and she's like, "Keep the high kick." I'm like, "All right, fuck, I'm gonna keep the high kick," but I don't know how people respond to it because it's like it can do it with or without. So I'm like, boom. That's how I enter my set. Let's get the party started. I have to figure it out because I'm starting to feel displaced. Like I'm starting to feel all over the place in my head because of the notes people have given me. And then also like the same jokes are hitting that everybody across the board likes. The PTA, the Bienvenidos, and the Adderall joke. Those are 3 strong ones. I need 100 strong ones. The teacher transition works with the bartending one. Bounce. That's it. I'm just gonna get on stage and be like, "Hi guys, I'm supposed to do my set, but I'm just gonna bounce instead." I can, but right now, wait a second. I'm gonna do the other leg because I have to stretch, but thanks. $2. Wow. That's how much they cost. Yeah, I've been told the radio's better, but I think this is great. I think there's people with forehead fetishes and, um, that's it. Forehead fetishes, who knows? So, all right. So this woman came up and said, "Yeah, I know. I would keep the high kick. I think it looks great." I was like, "Okay," because she said that was the first thing she said. I was really impressed by her high kick. It's probably just the energy weapons messing with your head. Ignore it. Just think about your pure light. Thanks. Your biceps make me jealous. There's another female comic there last night who came for Dan. I actually we had a really nice chat. She was an acro and dancer, and she was asking me to spot her for a back handspring. I was like, I don't even spot my daughter, and she's a competitive gymnast, and I don't even want to be the cause of any injuries. And she's like, "I haven't done it in years." I'm like, "No, let's not go with tonight to be the first try." What's the funniest thing I said? I don't even know. Forehead fetish? Yeah, my veins, my moles, my big forehead, sexy bitch on the way. My roots are coming in. But listen. Oh, thank you. No, I not everything. Last night, I definitely. That's fucked up. Or blonde dinosaur. I've gotten the dinosaur. We did the Lucky the dinosaur. No one really laughed at that one. Ric Flair. No one really laughed at that. The Ric Flair, both the first show, no one really laughed at it. No, wait, was that the first show or no, that was last Friday. But yeah, I should just get on stage and be like, all right, we're doing jumping jacks before we begin the set because this is what my NYU degree paid for. It's jumping jacks and punching, shadow boxing, and high kicks. Ugh. Good. Damo, what's up? Girl, I'm a woman, okay? Also, I don't know if the prime rib joke. I felt like I do think my hosting set needs to get stronger because I was just like, what is wrong with you? You fucked up last night. Both of your sets were not as strong as you got in your head. And because I read the notes, thinking my set on Friday was good, and I read my friend's notes, I was like, ooh, maybe not. There's also a person who's worked in the industry longer than I have and has experience, so I gotta take it. He did say, you sure you want him now? They were probably just paid actors by your competition. Hit that like button, everybody. Is this annoying to hear? Okay. Try using a slight New Jersey accent in my set. I do. I use my accent now. It's great. 0 minutes streamed. New York City food branding model. We are seeking. You think I could pass for 38? Callbacks, fittings, video, photo. Oh, this is like a model casting. I forget it. Just give up. No, I'll never give up comedy. Fuck you. Fuck you, asshole. I know what I did wrong. I fucked up by eating my head. I don't look 28. I appreciate the sentiment. Ew. With a dish with no flavor. I'm finding the jokes are coming harder. I need to do more just straight artist notes writing and then filtering out everything in my head and then getting to the tighter jokes. That usually helps. He said that Carmela Soprano he's like, I'm setting up a lot of jokes and leaving them. He's like, I'm trying to see how I can open up my WhatsApp. But he's saying like basically the premise, oh, I look like these people. He goes, but then what? And that's what I was thinking myself. And I was like, I set up the joke. I set up for nothing, basically. So he's like, there's so much you can do there with Carmela Soprano. And I'm like, all right, let me think of one. So people say I look like Carmela Soprano. Yeah, I can be the divorced Carmela Soprano. I've dated many Tonys who work in waste management. The difference between her and I is that none of the Tonys I dated were in therapy. That's what I came up with off the spot, but I didn't want to try it because I did actually try it. I said at the second show, I was like, no, you shouldn't have done it because it's a new joke and you did it, you idiot. He thinks the single mom slutty babysitter I should go further into. I just feel like it's a one-off, no? And I also did, like, what did you guys think of that when I added on to the Carmela Soprano? They say I'm looking like Trevor Lawrence. 26-year-old what is he, baseball or football? I forget. I think it's football, right? Used to crush on Carmela Soprano. And then the joke about the PTA moms. The only thing I did add what he said. I should have copied and pasted it. Let me copy and paste what Dean said, and I'll share it with you guys. Oh, that was not. I was not ready for that. I just want to go to sleep. I'm still like really tired. Thank you, Billy. I woke up at 5 to go get my daughter because her dad's going to U.S. Open and we're going on a boat at 12. I'm excited about that. I love going and doing stuff like that. That was some Tomb Raider shit. And I also got stuck on how to start with the doppelganger stuff. It's like I do live streams on my YouTube channel. That's working. But you get some love and hate on it, you know? Like 1 minute someone's telling me I look like Carmela Soprano, which I love. Who doesn't want to be compared to the boss of all times? The bossiest bitch who had a thing for a priest at some point. What's Iron Woman? I can't compete with those ladies. I'm good. What's up, babes? What was funny? Can you tell me what was funny so I can write it down and try it out? That's why I'm talking to you guys about this. Tell me what was funny. No, I do think it's great. So, but Carmela Soprano, he's meant to go further with the joke. So it's like, sometimes if I have a show, I like to blow dry it so it gives it more volume. But we're going on a boat, so we have to leave at 11. So I'm not gonna air dry it. What was funny, so I can make a note of it. It's still not feeling good for yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. You can cut yourself a peach. They're all right. I ate the one that wasn't right. Because I touched, this one's, all right, I'll cut it. It's fine. Hold on, I have to use a little girl's room. Hang on. I'm gonna wipe up the little girl's room. What was funny? You didn't say it. Hold on, I have to use the bathroom, Grace, and then I'll cut the peach. No, you can't. And just go ahead, fill in the pool for a second. Also, I don't know what I just did to the pool. I'm still trying to get my coffee in me. Hang on. I didn't feel as confident in the sets. I felt like I gotta get better at my hosting stuff. I felt like I was into the whole, because the feature went up and I was listening to the difference. He had really tight, clever jokes, sort of the headliner, and mine were like, I'm just mad at myself because I've been doing this for longer than I started doing stand up, and I feel like, I don't know. I'm just mad at myself right now. I have to fix it because I could have done better. And I allowed thoughts in my head to distract me. Carmela, none of it. Okay, well, let me see what I could do. Hang on a second. I'm trying to copy Dean's notes to read them to you guys. I'm hungry. I have to eat an egg or something. It did paste. Okay, ready? Okay, so call back. My end stuff worked. So how does a joke sound like this? A long time ago, I was miserable, depressed. I wouldn't get out of bed. I was married. Or he's saying I should say, if I used the word and, it would have landed better. I was miserable. I was depressed. And I was married. I don't know if I see the difference. I also feel like I delivered it awkward last night. Hi. The way I say it? What do you mean? So I say in the beginning of my set, I'm such a happy person, but I wasn't always as happy. I used to be miserable. I was depressed. I wouldn't get out of bed. I was married. He's saying to say, I was miserable. I was depressed, and I was married. I don't know. And I also think that what he's saying is true, but then, I like this one. What do you guys think? Which way? The first way or the second way? It's how I deliver it. I feel like I didn't own it because I didn't feel it last night. So the jokes that he felt were really strong were the ones that I have consistently proven strong, which is why, say the first way again. I wasn't always as happy. A long time ago, I was miserable. I don't even need a long time ago. I wasn't always as happy. I used to be miserable, depressed. I couldn't get out of bed. I was married. And now I'm divorced. And then he said to say, I was depressed, I was miserable, and I was married. That's how he's saying to say it. Wesley. I don't know. I'll keep trying it. And then it was like, I used to teach kids with special needs. Oh, wait, what was the other one? So like all the notes that he gave are helpful, but I also feel like I just messed up my set because I was thinking too much of that. Not that it's not anyone's fault but my own, but I am. Alrighty. I don't know. My boyfriend's saying he's mini golfing before we go on this boat. I don't know. He didn't realize mini golf open at 11. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, they're yummy. You're allergic to peaches. Hi. Yeah, I just felt like I was mad at myself last night, not doing a great set. Two not good sets. Like it was like awful. And yeah. So there's that. The way you look at the peach shows you. The way I look at the peach shows that I love the peach. I give up. Honestly, I have to give it. I have to pause on it because I'm getting two in my head, and now I can't even deliver the joke right because I'm just thinking I suck. I suck. I suck. So I gotta like take a second from it because it is like getting to the point where I'm not. Now I'm just very in my head about it. Because, and I also feel like I got a laugh from it on Friday. I'll have you guys listen to it. I'm from Fridays. Hang on. This is the one he said too. I'm gonna have to cut all these up because they're not like I don't give them right. Hi. Oh my god, no, I don't give up. No, I don't give up like that. I'm saying I forgot what I said. I don't even know what I said. I don't give up. I didn't have two good sets last night. I felt like I was in my head. I took notes from, it wasn't just the note part, it was in my head too. I wasn't just in my head. It was just annoying. So it's my own fault. I'm a little mad at myself. I did do the lottery bit, which I thought sounded like it worked on stage, and then I listened to it. I'm like, I can't hear any laughter. I hear laughter, but like, again, when I heard the laughter with Bienvenido's joke and the other jokes, it's like it's different kind. You need uproarious laughter consistently, not little murmurs. Hi, last year. Hi, Mount Acoustic. And I made the coffee already before the live because I had to pick my daughter up at 5, or I had to pick her up at like not 5, like 6. I'm gonna move this over here. Hey-o. Plans for the day. Well, what? How many times am I supposed to go upside? None. We are going on my boyfriend's boat later. We are just hanging out right now at the house. So we're doing that. Yeah, and I'm going to try, and I'm definitely going to do writing today as well because I feel crappy about my sets from last night. All right, you gotta come in here and clean up the mess from before too, girl. I'm gonna move into the room because I had 2 shows. I opened for Dan DeSimo. I didn't misgender this time. I did right. But I also felt really shitty. I got too in my head about my set. And now I think I'm super in my head about my set. And now it's just feeling like I'm not doing well. So I have to like shake it out and just quiet all the noise in my head. What was the show about? It was a stand-up show. Wesley. I'm a stand-up comedian. Welcome to the YouTube page of Michele Traina, creator of Divorce Diaries. What wouldn't I do for money? Oh my God. How about you say it like this? I did need to use it. No, here's the thing though, guys. And I have to say that it's too many people to give me the opinion. But I get it. I have to see what works. I see what he's talking about, but I have to go with how it feels right in Michelle's body and voice. Yes, relaxing it after again. Yes, I am a comedian. So this is the clip from the first from Friday's show. Ready? To hear that opening bit. Hi, Rosie. Good morning. Oh, hold on. I don't want to. That's gonna get a flag. I wasn't always this happy though. A long time ago, I was miserable. I was depressed. I wouldn't get out of bed. I was married. Yeah, and now. So he's saying. I mean, I thought that got a laugh, and it did. But he's saying. He said it would have landed better if I used the word and. I thought it landed though. Thank you, Enlightened Opinions. So I don't know. I'm going to try it. He's saying it would have landed better if you used the word and. Hi, Cena. And then he wrote, and now divorced, still miserable. He's saying to say it like, I was depressed. He's saying to say like this. I was a long time ago, I was miserable, I was depressed, and I wouldn't get out of bed. Wait, what? He's saying a long time ago, I was miserable, I was depressed, and I wouldn't get out of bed. Oh, I see. Oh, he's saying to say and there. That's where I got confused. Rosie, what do you mean nope? Tell me. Help me, guys. Here, come get your peaches, girlfriend. I'm going to go in the other room. So, like, maybe I misread what he said. Hang on. I'm gonna text him and see what he means. Okay. My room is a mess. This is a towel I can still use, but we don't need it to be. Yeah, I don't know. I think he meant and bed. I fucking hate this shit right here. What is that? Eat the peaches and then play the game later then. Because well, you cannot play. They don't. You can cut up your own peaches next time, girl. Come on now. These games. That's why I'm joining Twitch, so we can monetize off these games. I don't ever live stream shows yet. We're going to in Atlanta. We're gonna live stream a piece of it. All right, so here is the bit again. Ready? He's saying, like, even I don't know, I wouldn't get out of it. I was married. This is if you said the word and. You use the between depressed and I wouldn't get out of bed, so you ran over your 3-year-old. You use the between depressed. I still don't understand. I don't get that. I'm divorced, depressed. I wouldn't get out of bed. He's saying to say and I wouldn't get out of bed. I think I see what he's saying now. I was
I was depressed. I was miserable. I wouldn't get out of bed. I was married. Okay, I see what he's saying now. I thought he meant to say, and I was married. And I fucked that up. It can go in the dishwasher. I think I'm gonna put this. Oh, I guess I do here. I'm gonna put my set from the Friday set on members only. So now only channel members can watch it. I don't think anyone could see it. So my anxiety has been getting bad the last couple of days. I don't know why. It just has, and I really need it to stop because I want to enjoy life and not anxiety. Anxiety is killing me. Happy Father's Day. Yeah, my dad has passed 6 years ago, so thinking about him always. And obviously, happy Father's Day to all those dads out there who are here and celebrating. No, you thought it was John? I love it. No, it wasn't John, actually. It was Dean, who is a stand up comedian, the one I interviewed for SNL. But John can have his opinion sometimes and it can be strong. Um, no, but Rosie, yeah, I don't know if it's making sense. I agree. I think Dean meant it like I was once miserable. So I used to be miserable, depressed, and I couldn't get out of bed. I was married. That's what I think he meant. I think he meant the and in between, but I don't know if it's going to have a big difference, to be honest with you. I fucked it up yesterday. I'm going to ask him, but listen, the notes are also to take with a grain of salt. So I will say that, but I also so I agree. I was like a little like, you know, and then I messed up the Jameson bit. I said, guys, what's your favorite shot? And sure enough, the audience members said the shots that I make fun of. And I was fucked right there. And I was like, oh man. It was going south. So I did my best. I listened to my second set once in the car and I was like, I do not want to listen to this again because it was so bad. And so now I think I'm at a place where it's like I have to go into my next set like wait a minute. Oh. I just have to go into my next show like very confident and just being like, I'm gonna do what normally works and then figure out the rest. Like I have the premises of who I look like. I look like Carmela Soprano. He's like, there's nothing there though. There's like you're setting up. Oh, that's what was the other note? Hold on. It was like uh where is it? Where is it? He's saying to stop maybe like here, wait, hold on. I don't see the Ric Flair at all, and there's no laugh attached to that. The other day, this guy said, your face looks like a man, but you're still like, gets a laugh. Again, you mentioned this observation, but don't add a joke. So that's what he's saying I do a lot of. I mention the observations, but not adding the joke. And I do know I'm seeing that. I said that. I think I said that yesterday to you guys, right? He's saying, I'm not necessarily being any dirty, but you could say, the other day, this guy said, your face looks like a man, but you still I. So I guess you want to get fucked by a man? I told him himself that he's gay. He should come out of the closet that weekend. Fortunately, yeah, see, I don't like that one, but I like what he's mentioning is true. He says the Mark idea that ends the HPV for Mark should be funny, but it doesn't sound like you. Have any confidence? It sounds like you have any confidence in what you're saying. You got to sell the jokes, love. If you don't believe in them, they're not going to laugh at them. He said instead of saying belly button, oh, when I was younger, we drank real drinks. We didn't have these cute drinks and fruit cocktails, mocktails. We drank tequila straight. The only garnish we had was salt, lime, and a belly button if you needed a ride home. Instead of saying and if you were a whore, your belly button. He said, the write up story got nowhere, so until you have more than just him dancing, I will drop it. Again, you have to write something that is funny as opposed to just relying on a kid dancing at you saying you're going to write him up. He said, you have a habit of over explaining, which adds time, which slows down your momentum, which is true. I agree. He goes, go straight from the tattoo joke into none of them. Wanted to commit to me, which made me go to my therapist. In this set, you go on a side rail. Okay, so that's a good one I really want to actually highlight because I think that's helpful. Okay. How about little Johnny jokes? What does that mean? All right, so this is what he said. He said, in all, there are good things and moments in this set of yours. He thinks he's giving me this because he thinks he knows I want to win and he has every hope that I will. Okay. He says, okay, I can see you're dedicated and committed, so don't think you have. What? Anything I'm saying or offering is because I want you to win. I can see you're dedicated and committed, so don't think you have time. Huh? Have me time to have me sugarcoat anything. Ultimately, I think you have to continue to work on sharpening your writing, which is what I agree with. And let's highlight that, Michelle. To continue working on my writing. I want to win badly. I just feel like I get in my own way. That's the main note I would offer. I was watching your set in the green room last night. There are other comics I could hear. And one of the comics gave the best note in saying that you need to have more fun. Which is funny, I thought I was having fun. But if it's not coming across, and we all nodded. He said, you sound you're rigid as if you're reading a lot of your material, each the beginning of your set, and you're a vibrant personality. Thank you for what I know, so you shouldn't sound so calculated. Right? And need to relax a little on stage and bring some of that. Michelle, he said he needs to relax a little on stage and bring some of that Michelle flavor into your set. And not just with your dancing and twerking. And I'm a man. This is where I get lost. I was like, I do think I'm bringing Michelle. Yeah, just get rid of him. I'm getting very tired of Patrick. Patrick, what is wrong with you? Sorry, I just can't anymore. He's done. It's like so annoying. I'll unhide him at some point, but I just can't anymore with this stupid ass. Like he's literally, I think Patrick is like in a padded room somewhere. Right? Like Patrick is in a padded room. So back to the drawing board. Whoops. Back to the drawing board. Yeah, I had two guys. My sets last night were not good. So I'm mad. Mad, but moving on, getting it out, like good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to wake up late. Good morning. Good morning to you. Lower that silly game. Hey, you want to take your clothes
clothes out of the and put them in your hamper. They're dirty. And put your get right. Yeah, like we don't even got to gain 24 hours. Come on now. Well, we got it since we got that. Okay. Well, we're here every single day, so I don't know why I'm bringing them out. I didn't bring them out in here. Actually. Yeah, but I asked for it, you know. It's not like a bad thing, but it is something I have to like take with a grain of salt and like apply. If I want to get better, I gotta listen to people that are doing what I'm doing, making a full blown living at it, you know. Does that mean they're gonna be right on everything? No. But it doesn't mean I need to pay attention. I'm asking for them to take the time out of their day and their writing to help me. I have to take it into consideration. But yeah, it does. I did get in my head last night, but I also was getting in my head about other stuff too. And then in turn, it affects my writing routine when I can't focus. And I think my five here. Let me show you. I think this goal I had. Good morning. I'm a beautiful sight to wake up to. Thank you. You're a beautiful sight to wake up to. High kicks and stretches. And talking about the set last night. I have. Here we go. I'm going on a boat, my boyfriend's boat, with my daughter. I'm assuming his dad and brothers. I'm not sure who else. And his daughter today. Excited. So I'm prepping. So we have to leave at 11, I think. I gotta call him at some point. I gotta figure out 11 or 11:30 should. I'll just leave at 11:15. It's fine. I'm always late, and I don't want to be just late again. But here's where these goals, where I had get a strong 5-minute set on tape, market DD shows every day, write 1 hour, rehearse 1 hour. I don't think I'm achieving these. I just think I'm not. I don't think I'm doing it every day. I'm not doing every day. I'm not doing exactly 1 hour. I'm starting it and then I'm starting and stopping. Rehearsing I am doing. That, well, no, you know what? I don't know, calculating an hour, because I think I have to set the rehearsing 1 hour and the writing 1 hour aside from open mics and shows, and really rehearsing it every single day. So I don't know. And I'm doing this on like posts and here, but so I guess so. But I don't know if I have any tickets sold for Atlanta. So I'm hoping that we get those moving. What was your joke, Diabolical? Diabolical bozo? I have like major anxiety too in my stomach right now. It's just butterflies, 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 and it doesn't stop. All right, let's do it. Okay. More stretching. Sometimes I think the problem is that I get distracted by all the other things going on in my head. And then it's hard to turn off checking emails and like checking texts or looking at social media. So that's the problem. Yeah. So I really need to set exactly an hour aside. I know.
Yes, I've heard that joke many times, and people have said it to me. What's your long face? What's the long face for? So, yeah, I've heard it many, many times. I don't know. Have you ever like been so annoyed by your own self with anxiety that you just run away from yourself? I make that joke about, oh, how you stay so fit, but it's the truth. It's like I just want to run away from my head. I just don't want to do it. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Every day. Really, Rosie? I hate it. It's the worst feeling. 3, 4, sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Miss my dad. Thinking about him on Father's Day, weird not to have your dad here, right? I bet your husband's so happy he left. Probably. I left. We both left. Good evening, Sandeep. Stretch. Ugh. Maybe I'll go live on the boat later. Don't forget we're doing that Twitch stream on Saturday coming up. It's gonna be fun. What's up, Cricket? And yeah, so I don't know. I have a lot to really stay focused on this month. Like the hosting set, I want to feel like someone's like, yeah, she's a great fucking host. Like I just don't think my jokes are landing. My jokes aren't there yet. There's a few. I have a few. I have like 3. And I think the PTA ones could, like, I talked about how, he was telling me to explain more what I look like when I show up. Also, I was in listening, it's like a lot of my stuff is based off my life, and it's not that the other comics weren't, but they make I just need to make it more relatable and funny. I think that, like, anybody, when you watch The Office, like, everybody has a Dwight character in their life or a Jim in their life, or they've seen it, And these PTA moms, if you're in your 20s, you don't know who they are, but they remind you of somebody, right? And that's I feel like, even more connectable. Like PTA moms, they have their Stanley cups, they have their Stanley cups, they have their clipboards, their perfect ponytails. I am so sick of looking at people with perfect ponytails. You know why? Because as a kid, I struggled with ponytail shit. Like, I can never get the ponytail with no bumps. No one cares about that. I'm just saying, like, it's got to be something else with the PTA moms. You don't find PTA moms in, like, downtown Newark. The PTA moms there are like, The PTA moms in Newark are parents of the soul. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. Hi. Ponytail envy. Yeah, like, I'm tired of looking at perfect ponytails. Oh, you like that one? Okay, let's write it down. So Bananas gave me their own little bag. This is the logo for Bananas Comedy Club.
I'm tired of looking at, without explaining it. Yeah, I'm tired of looking at. Let's do. I'm tired of looking at perfect ponytails. I don't know if that's relatable to everybody, but we could try it at an open mic. My favorite shot to make, tequila. I think I could say that. When I ask people what's their favorite shot, I could just say, my favorite shot to make was tequila. The thing with the bartending joke is that like it gets such a strong transition laugh. I don't want to lose it. And there is something there to be said about the girls at the bars, whether you're a bartender or a customer, that they're knocking into you with their drinks and their lips and their fart. Like me with my fart. Also, do I have like a dent in my fart? What's going on? Okay. I do photo shoots. Yeah, I haven't done one recently. But yeah, the lighting in here isn't great. I wonder if my light is still working. Did I plug it in? There you go. Just checked your channel. Good. It's not funny because it's that relatable. It's just something so specific I'm gonna be angry about. The green tea shot. Yeah, I don't know. I think that there's like, yeah, something there. So I was a bartender. I'll figure it out. I think that the transition's so funny. I have to keep it. I do stand up. Yep. I just hosted this weekend at Bananas Comedy Club. Divorce Diaries is my brand, which one of my brands, but it used to be Divorce Diaries YouTube channel. Now we just made it Michele Traina because I do so many other things besides Divorce Diaries. And Divorce Diaries is going to be live, mix of stand up and improv. The live show will be July 16th in Atlanta. But I do regular stand up as well. Good morning, Tony Jones. I don't know. Has he got a solid 8? What? Someone asked me the other day, what's holding you back? I wrote fear of not being good enough, anxiety about things I can't control, feeling like I'm not a priority to someone. Fixating on stupid shit. Good morning, Gabo. What's good, Lunar Beam? I'm going to still call you Lunar Beam. Lunar Beam. I'm ripped. All right, let's do some more of these. All right, we'll do 10 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flex and point. And point and flex. And point and flex. And point and flex. Here you go. Ugh. Hugging yourself feels good. Good morning, Maximilian. How are you? Happy Father's Day to everybody who's tuning in who is a father. And happy just Sunday. I gotta get packed to go on this boat this afternoon. Thank you, Rosie, for the floating heart. Yeah, I would kill to not allow any negative thoughts go into my head or have my body be run by anxiety. It's the worst feeling.
It really is. You can't control it either because, you can control it, but sometimes your body can't physically. Your mind and your, like, if you tell yourself, hey, you are in control of this moment. Like, going on stage last night, and I said to myself, don't, like, just do your set. And then I just should have just done my whole set the way I had it originally and taken the notes and applied it. And I didn't. I just think I fucked up both of my sets, which is fine. No, it's not fine, but. Does this day have heavy emotions? Yeah, I definitely miss my dad, but I'm also grateful that I had a dad for as long as I had, and he's in my life looking over me above. Always the silver lining to the lesson being learned. Yes, I agree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great mindset. Thank you. Feels good on my back. We are almost at. If you guys want specific exercises, you got to send some super chats for 5 and above. Sorry. That's awesome. Your film sold out 120 seat theater. I love that. Good for you, Maximilian. Yeah, it's like we got to start like. I also have my stomach has been hurting me the last 2 days, so I've been running to the bathroom. I will, though, my love. I will definitely do those on my own. Helped by learning from you about promotion. Oh, thanks, Max. What helped? What helped that I did for a promotion of your film? And I'm glad to hear that. We're going to do, I think we're going to do planks. Okay. Look at your belly button. Look at the ceiling. Look at your belly button. Look at the ceiling. Look at your belly button. Look at the ceiling. All right, lift it up. Yeah, there was a comedian that she was watching Dan DeSimo. She was an acro. She did dance and acro. She said, and she wanted me to help bet her. She wanted me to spot her doing a backflip, and I was like, don't want anybody to get hurt. Will you marry you? Looking at online communities and even made a 30 book for. You made a 30 book for free for, or what is it? Can you explain that? You made a free book or a 30 book? I am not going to marry you, but thank you for asking. You made a 30-page book about your film? Help me understand how that promoted your film. I love these things. These are great that you did that. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift for the soccer World Cup. Let's go. I hope you're stretching. Carrying an entire rose every night must be tough on the shoulders. I have a boyfriend. I don't want to marry strangers either. This feels great on the thighs and the back. Okay. Yeah. What is it? Thank you, Flyer. We need 10 more likes to get to 100. Yeah, so the 2 sets last night were not my favorite. They didn't go great, but
just want to like make a pact to like not get in my head anymore. What's today's date? Keep writing 8. Today is, what's today's date? 6/22, right? John will kick his butt. I know, John jokes around. He'll be like, we can share her, or something stupid. Thank you. Oh, you made a book talking about the main person and how he made the film in mass and why it's important. Good, John. What did you make the book under? Do you want to know why I want to marry you? Sure. I learned from you that your work needs to have the artist's history with the work. Oh, thank you. I love that. Today is June 21st? Or June 20? Yes, please email me a digital copy. I would love that. What's today's date? Hang tight for a second, guys. Hold on 1 second. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna get to the 100 likes. Sorry. I had to use the bathroom, guys. I apologize. Some reason my super hat won't send. Your super hat? Oh, it's okay. Oh, we made it to 100. And it is the 21st. I just checked the calendar. All right, so we're going to do our jumping jacks. And tomorrow starts the new shift about which challenge we do at 100 likes. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's very loud to do them on this wood floor. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. 1, 2. Sorry. What is it? I've been thinking of trying stand-up comedy too. I want to start writing jokes when she performs. You're doing it, so you have enough ice for a beginner. Get to an open mic. Find an open mic near you and do it. Write. Start writing. Start the self-deprecation joke. Opening joke. What town? What city are you from? Find an open mic and go to it. That's it. That's what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys, my stomach is hurting. I have to go to the bathroom again. I'm sorry. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. Maybe I'll be on live later on the boat, so stay tuned for more. Mwah.